Interesting angle. Interesting angle. All right. Haven't made a video in a while. I don't get to see people in the watch community that much in a lockdown. So I've accumulated some questions. I got some random questions I want to ask the watch community. And you know, they've been building up. They've been building up over time. Here's question number one for you fellow watch obsessives out there. Would you feel weird wearing a Tudor Black Bay Steel to Sam's Club to buy toilet paper and Tostitos? Yes, I would feel weird. I mean, who in the heck are you to show up at Sam's Club or Costco or Target with a Tudor Black Bay Steel? What are you, King Tut, showing up to McDonald's with a crown and a robe and slippers? Yeah, it would feel really weird. And you know, this absurd scenario brings me to question number two. Do you have anywhere to go that justifies wearing a luxury timepiece? The short answer is no. I got nowhere to go. Even before the lockdown, I had nowhere to go to wear a fancy timepiece. Where I teach at, it's a pretty modest environment, this college. People aren't wearing three-piece suits and expensive watches. There's really nowhere to go. My big choice of the day is, am I going to use the master bathroom or the guest bathroom? Am I going to use the Turkish towels or the beach towels? I don't have a whole lot of location options where I'm going to be wearing a luxury timepiece. So for me, wearing a luxury timepiece is more like Gollum just gawking at the ring. It's more of that kind of sick neurotic situation. So that's question number two. Question number three. Do you ever find yourself watching someone on TV who's wearing a super cool watch and it looks super cool on that person? And you think to yourself, I need that watch so that when I'm on TV, I'll have that same effect. And then you think, wait a minute, I'm never going to be on TV. This whole scenario I constructed inside my head. I think I've lost my mind. Have you ever asked yourself that question? All right, question number four. Do you have a Grail timepiece that you won't buy because it has too many polished surfaces and you're afraid you'll scratch it up? Your OCD, the timepiece has all this polish on it, and you know, a lot of dudes tell me that your luxury timepieces, they're gonna have high polish. That's just how they are, unless you're getting like a Sin that has your submarine metal on it. Otherwise, you're getting a blinged out, polished watch situation, and it's gonna scratch. And a lot of watch guys tell me, wear your polished luxury timepiece scratched up watches with pride. No, I'm not gonna wear it with pride. The only pride I'm gonna have when I have scars is if I'm a lion in the Serengeti and I fight for a piece of meat. Then I'm going to be proud of my battle scars. Otherwise, in the world of watches, I'm not sure I'm feeling this whole proud of your scratched up watch thing. I'm not feeling it. But that's just me, maybe. Oh, these questions, man. I've been just dying to share these questions with you guys. Question number five. Do you find yourself wondering if your self-esteem is too low to own a Holy Grail timepiece? Interesting. Well, let me tell you something about me. My self-esteem, it's not that low, but I don't think it's that high either. I'm kind of in between. I mean, my self-esteem's high enough to wear a pretty nice looking Seiko here. I mean, these Seikos are like $1,000. I can wear that. My self-esteem doesn't feel threatened. But I won't lie to you. I'm not sure I have a high enough self-esteem to wear a Rolex or a Tudor or something of that nature. I have to confess to you, I really don't have the self-esteem for it. I would feel kind of like a fraud, an imposter, trying to be something I'm not. And I could be wrong about that. Maybe I should wear something nice, but I'm just telling you how I feel. Number one, I don't think I have the self-esteem to wear a $3,000, $10,000 watch and be comfortable about it. Number two, I don't even behave in a refined manner to wear an expensive watch. I mean, have you ever seen me eat? I eat, man, like every meal is my last meal. People who get too close to me, I'm afraid I'm going to bite their fingers off. I mean, I eat in beast mode, man. I can't wear a Rolex while I'm just devouring my chili and cornbread. You know, there's food flying all over the place. I'm not a refined guy. I don't even know if I have self-esteem high enough to wear a $3,000 watch or $10,000. I would feel ridiculous. I would, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should be disavowed of this. People that I know have emailed me and told me that they got high-quality Swiss timepieces and it was a game changer for them. And they're no different than I am. So, thought I'd share that with you. Number 7. Is there a line of watches that you really like right now and you're not buying one, not because you don't like them, you like them too much. There's too many of them. There's too many to decide. And my answer to that question is yes. So Citizen has this very high line of watches called the Tessa. And they've got radio controlled and satellite. And they're made for the Japan market. And I've been looking at their watches, and most of them are black, some are stainless, and they're between 42 and 44 millimeters, the cases. And, you know, they all have sapphire. And, man, I've been keeping a list in my office. I have 11 Citizen Tessas, and I love them all, but where do you end with that, man? I don't want to end up buying all 11 of them. That's $11,000. I mean, I could just get a Tudor Black Bay Steel for $3. It'd be a lot cheaper. So there's some watches that I like almost too much. There's like too many varieties of them, and I'm just like, I don't know where to go. I wouldn't know where to go with that. Question number 8. These are just some random questions here. Are you worried that if you were to find peace of mind from getting a luxury timepiece and just going in chillax mode, you're just chillaxing, and you would just stop obsessing about watches? Does that worry you? Of course it does. I mean, worrying about watches, obsessing about watches, that's a way of life. You take that away from a watch obsessive, and where does he go next? What's your next move? Hey, that question scares a lot of people. Number 9. Do you ever worry about buying a watch just to fill the big emptiness? Yeah, of course I do. Check this out. I have a friend. He's not a watch guy, he's a car guy. He's going through a divorce, and he called me. And he said, "Oh, McMahon, I was feeling the big zero inside my soul. I was feeling the big zero going through this divorce. And I went out and I got a brand new limited edition, fully loaded Toyota 4Runner. And I don't need it, but my God, I love it, man. It fills that big zero for a while. It's going to fill it for me for a while." And I do worry that materialism, in the form of, in my case, of watches, is an attempt to fill the big zero. I've got a really nice watch collection, but there's always that thing in my mind that says just this one more piece here and then you'll feel complete. And I know it's a complete joke. So that's it, man. Haven't made a video in a while. Had some random questions I wanted to share with you guys. Give me some of your answers in the comments, and I'll try to keep this conversation going. All right, until next time, I'm out.